reading a story from the book of Numbers. Who here has seen Shrek? Do y'all remember that talking donkey in it, whose name was just Donkey? There's one in the Bible as well. This is the story of Balaam and his talking donkey. It takes place in Numbers 22 to 24. You don't have to turn to it. The Moabites were descendants of Lot, who didn't like the Israelites. Balak, the king, was afraid they would take over his kingdom, so he summons Balaam, a prophet, to curse the Israelites. Balaam cannot curse them without the Lord's permission first, like how Satan needed God's permission to bother Job. But unsurprisingly, God doesn't let him curse his blessed people, and despite this, the king sends more officials who claim Balaam will get silver if he goes through with cursing the Israelites. He gets on his donkey and heads to Moab, but because God told him to. In Numbers 22:20. Actually, I'm going to try to read it. And God came to Balaam at night and said to him, "If the men come to call you, rise and go with them, but only the word which I speak that shall do." God sends an angel to divert Balaam's path to Moab. Balaam can't see it, but the donkey can. Like any sensible creature who sees an angel with a sword drawn blocking its path, it goes off the path to avoid it. Balaam gets angry and beats it to get it back on the path. This happens 3 times before the donkey turns to him and speaks. "Why are you hurting me?" It was then God opened Balaam's eyes to let him see the angel with the sword. Balaam repents, and the angel tells him to go to Moab, but to say a blessing instead of the curse. In this moment, it seemed like Balaam had turned to obey God, but in the next chapter we learn that even a prophet can pretend and seem like he's repented. Even if he couldn't say anything without God's permission, he found a way to still curse the Israelites. He told the Moabite women to convince the Israelite men to worship other gods, and it unfortunately worked. What we really learn from this story is not everyone who speaks truth or blessings come from God.
Right.
Because Balaam may have spoke blessings in more than one place, but it doesn't mean he was a man of God. He still cursed God's blessed people.
Amen.
People can repent and still live without the Lord. Balaam said he would bless Israel, but his plan killed over 24,000 Israelites, which I'm pretty sure is a lot more than we have people in Amon County, but I'm not sure on that. The love of money can make you do terrible things. He still went even though he was promised silver, and that's why he still went and cursed them. And sometimes God uses strange situations to talk to us. I mean, God hasn't talked to me through a talking donkey, but every one of us has one story or another, in a way, of God talking to us in a strange way, whether we realize it or not.
That's right, amen.
And that's my stuff.